Trick or treat, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, baby. Fellas, how we doing?
I'm pissed off.
What's wrong, man?
I'm a thief in the night on the bookie tonight. I'm a thief in the night.
Vic, how we doing, man?
Living, man.
That's all we can do.
That's all we can do.
You guys walked in. You might have been wondering why I'm wearing the clown nose. I bet on NBA this week.
Clown
move. Boston Celtics. Give it up.
I got to clap to that, too.
Give it up.
That's why I'm a thief
Boston
in the night tonight.
Celtics.
The sorry-ass Boston Celtics,
God.
man. Thanks, Joel, for going to the game.
Golly.
They're super trash.
Yeah, well, it's Halloween this weekend. We got a great show ahead. We'll do a quick recap of our smoking hot picks from last week. Because I have to say, we're turning into an NFL crew.
Yeah.
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 The NFL is looking pretty fucking good. And how do you guys feel about Halloween, though, in general?
Like as a person?
Yeah, how do you feel about Halloween?
It's cool. I got a 1-year-old now, so I guess I got to get back into the swing of that.
That's true. You're killing it as a father, man.
Thank you, man.
Let's give it up for him for that.
That's
what I want to hear.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Halloween. I don't know. I don't really celebrate.
How you feel about it?
It's trash, man. I was just at the store.
It's trash.
I mean, living in South Florida, there's a lot of beautiful women wearing very little clothes. That's on the up.
Golly, these guys are jerks.
But man, shout out to G Money Gary. I mean, without him, this costume wouldn't be ready to go here. Drove around
Shout
town,
out G.
couldn't find nothing.
Happy birthday, Gary.
Happy birthday, my boy.
Happy birthday. This guy is such a boss that he walks around with a clown nose in his pocket to hand out to people when they act up.
Hey, I don't want your money punching my money.
Exactly.
Got that?
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
But nah,
So he
guys,
just tosses it at them?
he'll just be like, here you go, man. Like,
You're a clown.
Like, fucking read a book.
Be better.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Exciting game right now.
Exciting game.
Let's go.
Probably the best Thursday night football matchup we've seen
Thus far.
Mm-hmm.
One of them for sure. Cardinals-Packers. Did you guys have any picks here?
I had the under.
I stayed away.
Okay.
I laid off. It's too good of a game to me. It was weird. No Devontae Adams, no Lazard, no Van der Scalding. Like, It was weird. Weird game, bro.
Yeah.
I had to stay away. No points.
I think a lot of people were like, oh, I'll take Rodgers in the 7. I like the Cardinals. I didn't get the bet in, so I'm hoping the Packers score right now, and I'll make that move.
I hope they
Live
score a
bet.
field goal.
I'll lay
Live
the
bet
points.
action.
3rd and 6. I hope they kick a field goal.
Live bet. Because I think this will be a good game, but it's just one of those games where it's going to be a good game, and then Arizona's going to cover. That's my prediction.
Oh, he didn't get it.
They're going to go for it.
Yeah.
And
they're
not
not
going to get it. Yeah.
And it's
They're going to run the ball.
More clock off. Let's go get them off the field.
So with more live bets, anybody on anything on the hardwood? I am. I'm on the Knicks heavy right now in Chicago.
No.
Yeah.
I have the under in the Warriors-Grizzlies game parlayed with this under.
Parlay with this under. I'm also on the Warriors game too. I have a live ticket here. I have Golden State money line and Utah Jazz first half -5.5. Is it halftime? Oh yeah, that's gonna cash. 56-34 up 22
I think
points.
the
3
under
minutes left.
was what, 228?
228. Yeah. It's a good for the live segment part. I'm heavy on the Knicks. They're at halftime 55-51 in Chicago. What you think about that?
I like them there.
You like them?
+1.5. Easy lock.
What's your thoughts? Even though you're not betting on it, what's your thoughts? You're a good basketball mind.
On the Knicks
In Chicago.
I had a good thought today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the slate, and the broader topic that I want to bring up is, as you know, people placing bets. How often do we bet on teams that we've literally never seen play? Like
all the time.
It happened. Why do we do that?
I don't know.
Because I don't think we're looking at that specific. Are we speaking about us?
So
Or
I'm
general.
speaking of the
person.
general public, right? But the thing about it is, like, everyone thinks they know the NBA. Like,
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
it's a little different. Like college basketball, I get. Like if I see something like opened at 7 and now it's at 4 and it's like a random game, like that's different because
Okay.
there's a reason, right? But like
100%.
I feel like people think they know the NBA, but
Right.
even somebody who's maybe been betting every night of the NBA, they probably haven't even watched more than half the teams
Right.
in the NBA.
That's true.
And I was at the Heat game, and I feel like I saw something. Like, I'm like, wow, they're actually, like, we all know who they have, and they're
Yeah.
a good team. But when you, as a basketball fan, watch a team, and you're
Yeah.
like, wow, the chemistry, the rotations, the ball movement, most people aren't even watching the game.
Right.
No, but that's why.
Even when they do watch the games, they're not watching the game and thinking about it in depth how you just explained.
That's what I'm saying. That's the difference
Whereas that's
between,
what
I'm
we
sorry, us and the average Joe, the average fan or whatnot.
GG. We have
You know.
GG in the building, ladies and gentlemen. So that way we could give a real live GG's golden ticket.
What a cutie.
There she is. Gigi, do you have something to say?
GG, this is good for you.
Put him in a fucking bedroom. Put him in a fucking bedroom.
That's what GG does. GG comes in and she wrecks shit. She just wrecks shit.
Put him in a fucking bedroom.
Oh, thank you.
But
Gigi's
yeah,
in the house.
But you know what I mean? Like, getting back to
Yeah.
your point, I'm not betting the Indiana Pacers because I don't watch the Indiana
Right.
Pacers.
Right,
So there's
right.
never a situation where I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm taking the Indiana Pacers. You know?
I understand.
So that's pretty much how I view it.
I mean, I
stick
get
to what I
league
know.
pass too, and I agree with him. Like, we're watching a lot of basketball. Like, my brother and I, we sit down, we watch basketball till like 2:00 in the
You know what
morning.
I
So,
mean?
Yeah.
so it's like it's kind of different. But like, I see people bet all the time, and it's like, especially with the hockey picks, it's like you don't
me a-
even watch hockey.
Give me a break.
You don't even watch hockey. Like, what are you doing? Like, donating money just to say you're doing it for the sport.
Yeah. So that was a random thought of the day. I'm like,
I like it.
But let's run it back. Let's run it back, man.
how'd we do last week?
2-1.
I don't even fucking remember.
Pushing you to 4-0 on the teaser.
4-0 on the
You
teaser.
got how many teasers for us today? 1 or 2?
I have two two-teamers.
Okay.
But if you would like to combine it as a 4-teamer, you can because all 4 are going to hit.
And your one loss was in UFC.
UFC, I'm
It
1-3
wasn't
overall in
NFL.
UFC.
You
But
like
I'm
to-
bouncing back this week, fight fans. Don't worry.
Okay.
UFC 267. I got some locks,
Okay.
some surprising locks. You're gonna love it. And it starts with my man Dan Hooker. Fighting,
Hooker's back.
Hooker's fighting Islam Makhachev, Khabib's protege, and that one's gonna be pretty exciting, man. I think he's overvalued. He's minus 650, fighting Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker's fought some guys, including like former lightweight champ Dustin Poirier. You know, James Vick. He lost to, I want to say it was Poirier. Poirier's been his only loss in like the last 5 fights. Just fought some guy that he destroyed. We talked about that last month, Mara Quest or whatever his name was. And then you have Makhachev, who's really hasn't fought anybody. Like if you look at his resume, yeah, he's on a 10 fight win streak or whatever, but I don't see it happening. I think there's levels to, you know, MMA, and Dan Hooker has the key to solve the fucking
And what's the
puzzle.
line on that fight?
It was minus 650, Makhachev. And Hooker, I believe you can shop around, get him from 380 to 420.
Whoa.
He's going to win outright. I said this to you guys last month. It's a different Dan Hooker since that loss to Poirier. He can wrestle. And there's a lot of hype. I think he's just overvalued here. People want to see Makhachev kind of like fill the shoes of Khabib. But, like, it's not going to happen. There's only one Khabib. And even his resume, if you look at 20 out of the 29 wins that he has, is against guys that were in Russia that were 2-3, 1-5, 2-6. It wasn't nothing impressive until, you know, his last like 8 were whatever.
Okay.
But that's your lock, man.
Big plus money there. Huge
Big plus
money.
money. There's
there.
some other fights as well, but we'll get into that a little later.
So Hooker, big plus money there.
Big plus money.
That's worth a shot. I'll take a shot on it. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
You're big on Hooker.
I just think
I'm gonna dabble.
different levels
I dabbled the
of
first time.
MMA, and he wrestles, he strikes. You know, like I don't see him moving backwards. I feel like he's going to stay in there in the pocket. He's going to rely on his like skills, his hands.
What are you looking forward to this weekend?
I'm looking forward to some Miami Heat basketball.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to the World Series.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm looking forward to.
We are in the house.
We're in the house.
Saturday night.
But last night has me worried.
It's 1-1 now, right?
It's 1-1. We got a series on our hands.
Who's pitching Game 3? Love that. That was
Game
great.
3.
Ian
is gonna
Anderson,
be
baby.
Ian Anderson.
Ian Anderson.
Who's got absolute balls of steel
Ian
in the
Anderson.
playoffs for Atlanta. Yeah. Ian Anderson's got balls of steel. He's going to be ready to go on Friday night. It looks like Saturday is going to probably be a couple of bullpen games, I think, which will just be interesting. Probably just take the over, whatever the hell they
I heard
put
them
it at.
talking how it's bad for Atlanta. They're going to have to go bullpen, I think, 2 games they're talking about.
We really only have 2 starters left. And I'm thinking we'll go back to Tukey Toussaint if he's on the NLCS roster.
How's he done as of late?
He hasn't pitched this postseason. He hasn't
At
been
all?
He hasn't been in. No, he hasn't been on the roster. I don't
Touchdown.
think. But yeah, I mean, pretty much down to 2 starters. But the Astros are they're kind of in the same boat. They've got a couple guys on the from the rotation on the DL, and then Greinke's like been awful. So it's look, it's the World Series. Everyone's banged up.
Yeah.
And you got the manager's got to manage.
Yeah.
You know,
They gotta do their job.
it's big.
Yep.
It's big,
Who's
especially.
pitching for Houston Saturday? Greinke?
I think
It's not listed yet, I don't
Saturday
think.
might be Greinke, might be a bullpen game, and Friday it's
Ian Anderson?
this guy's toast on Friday. He's toast. I like the Braves.
Odorizzi
I
or
love
whatever?
the Braves.
Jake Odorizzi?
Undefeated at home in the postseason.
Yeah, it's not listed for
No,
Saturday.
it's Luis Garcia.
Yeah,
and his
Luis
nine-
Garcia.
They're going to
Ian
tag
Anderson.
him.
They're gonna tag him.
He throws batting practice fastball.
Game 4, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Little Greinke action.
Game 3 goes to the Braves. That's a pick.
Money line!
Money line.
Hit it again.
Money line!
Love it.
I like the Heat game tomorrow. They're at home against Charlotte. Charlotte's a fun team to watch. The Heat are a fun team to watch. I like the over in that game.
I was just going to say that.
I like the
see it
over in that
up-tempo.
game. Yeah, up tempo, a lot of buckets, a good show for the crowd
good
on a
one.
Friday night.
Like that. Like where your head's at.
Yeah.
You?
What about me?
Just the World
You
Series?
going tomorrow?
No, I'm not going to the game.
You're not going tomorrow?
Tickets sold.
Oh, okay.
Anyone who wants
Nice.
tickets, hit me up. We sell
Yep.
them. If we don't sell them, we go. It's just
Yep.
kind of the system.
Yep.
Some
Yeah.
business.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would have bought the tickets.
I wish I knew that. We have them all on StubHub and just like
It's sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just popped up and
Smart man.
business partners doing a good job on that.
Good shit.
Shout out to my man Nigel. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the World Series. Not touching any NBA this weekend.
Yeah.
For now at
Can't
least.
even tell you what games are there.
College football is also for clowns, so I will not be partaking. After last weekend's Friday night,
Did they not score?
buffoonery.
Oh, they did. All right, just didn't know.
But NFL, man, we're getting in a groove. We're getting in a
We're
groove.
heating up.
Last week, and
Let's run it back, man.
let's run it back. I mean, I speak for myself. Promises made, promises delivered. We told you we would be hot, and we were. In the pool, we went 6-0. On the pod, we went 3-0.
Yeah.
So I'm looking to ride the momentum. And for those of you who tailed me, which probably there might be 2 or 3 of you guys out there, you're fucking welcome.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
do this thing again, man. I'm excited about my picks this week. We've got a Gigi's Golden Ticket as well. Gigi, you ready to give it? Not yet. Later.
Not yet?
Gigi's
Good
Golden Ticket
tease.
will be later.
Good tease.
But yeah, and then how about you guys? I mean, on the run it back, Vic, you were
I hit
you
the
were 2-0
under.
in the NFL.
2-0 in the
2-0.
NFL.
bringing your record on the podcast to
20-2.
20-2.
4-0 in teasers. So take the teasers. And I have
I
two
don't
more
even,
this week.
I don't even know what to say. Like, as good as G's doing, you're killing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
how'd you
had
do?
Geno to cover. I had the Giants under. I lost on Philly.
Shout out to Geno.
Yep. I also said I'm not going to tell you guys to take the Giants, but they also won too. I like that.
You liked the under there.
I like the under, and
Yeah.
I like personally the Giants to win.
Well,
but
that's every
I
week.
couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't tell
Every
the fans to
week,
do that.
G likes the Giants and
I like us to
and
cover.
the opponent of the Dallas Cowboys.
No, I took the. I'm actually like 3-0 on the Cowboys.
Well, yeah,
this year.
yeah, and it's funny. It's funny how that works because they have not covered yet.
I know, but I think they can not cover this weekend and still.
It's going to be a good
Have a
game.
run.
Sunday Night Football.
It's gonna be a great game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
great game.
Big concerns if he's even going to play.
I want to see you guys catch Dalvin.
So, I don't know yet. It's not an official pick. It's like, when you got the option in a baseball game, if this starting pitcher doesn't start,
Yeah.
your bet's
He must
canceled.
start.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dak Prescott must start for me to keep my official pick.
Oh yeah, he might
for the
not play.
Cowboys.
He's gonna play. They said
don't
that
know.
They said he's fine. They're just being extra cautious.
Did you guys see
I
the
heard
line
it.
movement?
No.
What's the spread right now?
Let's see. The spread is.
-2.5 Vikings.
It is. It flipped.
He's not playing. I don't think he's playing.
Oh shit! Damn, I should have took that early in the week. Fuck.
So, yeah.
Who's your
that's my
backup
clause.
quarterback?
It doesn't matter. I'm out if he's not in.
Yeah.
We've got a streak to keep alive, people.
Well, do y'all want to jump right into the
Yeah.
NFL slate?
Yeah.
Let's get
Let's
juicy,
get it.
man.
Let's do it. What do you like?
What do you like? You're the man over
What do you
here.
like, G?
What do I like?
Tell
I
the world what you
like.
like.
I'll tell you right now, bro. They changed ESPN up a little bit, but I like. I think Big Ben can go into Cleveland and win.
I like that. I think we talked a little bit about that on Tuesday.
Yep.
That Pittsburgh defense.
Mm-hmm.
Baker, a little, he's lingered with injuries
He's
right
not
now.
playing, right?
Says
Him or the backup, I think.
Who?
Baker said that it's up to him.
It's up to him.
But, how true is that statement? I don't know.
I think
but
I
I
also
do like the Steelers in that spot, plus
Yeah.
3.5.
I like that, man.
I would definitely
I like Big Ben
put
there.
money on that.
That line opened up at 4. It's 3.5 now.
Yep.
Remember on Tuesday, I asked you guys about Bill Belichick taking his boys over to
San
the LA
Diego
Chargers.
Or LA, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that spread went down, I believe. It was 5.5, the Chargers.
It's
If I'm not
4.5
mistaken,
now.
it's 4.5 now. Telling you, that game's kind of spooky, man. I don't know.
Halloween season.
I don't know, man. That game is spooky to me. I think I'll lay off the Chargers now. Now that I've seen that. a
I
little bit.
mentioned on Tuesday, I thought, the Pats kind of finding a little bit of a groove, and they really might be able to hang around in that game. I'm probably not going to touch that one, but I would not take the Chargers.
Yeah, I won't take the
If
Chargers.
it was,
yeah.
so for whatever that's worth.
And then I
Another
like
game
this.
that changed.
I like the Saints. What was the spread there on Tuesday?
That's
I wanna
Cooper's.
say it
That's
was 4.
That
was 4?
That's
That was me and
Hammer's
Coop.
pick.
Yeah, that's me and Coop.
Hammer is all over it. If you listen to last week, the trends.
Yep.
So the Saints have been good week, bad week, good week, bad week, good week, bad week.
Bye.
This is their good week.
Yep. And
see.
Brady doesn't. They don't play as well on the road this year, at least.
Tom Brady's on a mission, like I told you guys on Tuesday. He's coming out for fucking war.
He's
But-
gonna win by a field goal.
Yeah,
Classic
and then
Tom.
you still cover. You're saying the Saints are covering or they're winning?
I'm gonna take the Saints with the points. No chance in hell I'm taking the team money line against.
That's what I'm
Tom
saying.
Brady.
Okay, I thought that's
Yeah,
what
you got to take the points.
Yeah, I'm taking the points there, and I'm definitely gonna probably buy a 1.5 or a point.
Me, I'm a money line guy. I would take the money line, smash the Buccaneers on that. Gronk's back. He's
Oof.
going to be targeted.
That's
Like,
gonna be tough.
just it's a lot. It's a lot going on there. But yeah, some of my locks for this week to keep this going. I do like the Steelers plus 3.5. I would even buy them 2 extra points. You're safe at 5.5. We'll get into my teaser. So I'll be 6-0 with these two team teasers. First one is the Bengals at the Jets. Right now they have the Bengals at 10.5, so you'll be getting them at 3.5. Earlier in the week you could have got them at 3. And the Chargers, Patriots under. The under in that game is 49 points. You can shop around. Well, you're not shopping around. You're getting 7 extra points in the 7.2 team teaser. So you're at 55.5 or 56.5.
Can we say on that game? Because
Yeah.
last week you did the same thing with the Titans-Chiefs.
Yeah.
And I loved the Titans in that game to run the ball, keep Mahomes off the field. That's definitely going to be Bill's game plan.
100%.
To keep Herbert off the field, to run the ball, throw the ball to the backs.
Yep.
I lean Patriots in that game.
I like it.
And for that same reason, I think that under is great.
56.5. You're getting 7 extra points. The second 2-team teaser I have is going to be the Buccaneers. So you're getting them from -4.5. You're getting them at 2.5 there. And sorry, I'm not sorry. The Kansas City Chiefs, Monday Night Football, from -9.5 to 2.5. They win the game by a field goal.
Wow.
Giants fans just deal with another loss this week, unfortunately.
Hey, if we win, I'm wearing my Giants jersey just for you.
If you win, you get a Dr. Pepper.
I'm not going to bet that, though.
No, you don't got to bet it. You just get a Dr.
just
Pepper.
All right, appreciate it.
It's on the house.
Free rolling.
It's on the
Yeah.
house.
Free rolling right now.
You're free rolling right now.
Well, there you have it. There's the teasers. I'm going to interrupt you. Gigi's getting a little bit restless, so we're going to give her a pick.
There we go.
But it is under conditions because she doesn't give a pick every week. If Dak Prescott plays, the Dallas Cowboys win the game with their fucking eyes closed. Gigi said so. Give me a kiss.
What a good girl.
There you have it. Gigi's
Lot
golden
of-
ticket. Fave, what the fuck? Oh, okay. I was about to ask you what the fuck is up with your Knickerbockers, bro. And then Sir
Just out here
Kemba.
hooping.
Sir Kemba!
My NFL slate, we're going back to the well.
I want to give my Gigi's
right.
golden ticket of the week after you, Max.
Go for it, man.
No,
Let's
I want
hear
to do
it.
it after you.
Oh, after me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I always do it at the end.
So last week, how did we go 6-0? Well, we took 5 dogs and a favorite.
Oof.
The only favorite were the Raiders.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Love
for
the Raiders.
for the Seahawks.
Love the Raiders.
Unfortunately, the Raiders don't play this week, and unfortunately, I will not be taking the beloved Miami Dolphins at all. So we're staying off of those games, but I do have some dogs for you guys. The first dog, and I want to hear your thoughts on this game. The Bears +4 at home against the 49ers. Any
Bears
thoughts?
at home against the 49ers. I don't like the 49ers, so knock yourself out.
I think the Bears win this game handsomely.
I have no pick in that
I
game.
think the defense will create opportunities for the offense to have short field position. I just don't watch the Bears and the 49ers enough to bet that game, going back to like what we spoke about. But I did see that on the slate, and I think that's a very
Hold
good
on,
bet.
Max. I didn't even see this until now. Hammer has a golden ticket. Hammer's golden ticket. There we go. Hammer has the Indianapolis Colts.
He loves them.
The Indianapolis Colts are at home -2.5 against the Tennessee Titans.
And that
I'm
on Tuesday-
rocking with him. After what the Titans did last week, I like them for.
On Tuesday, that game was -2.5 Titans.
I think
It was?
Yeah.
I
Holy
think
shit.
sometimes people fall victim to like trying to be sharp.
Mm-hmm.
That's a game where like you see it and you're like, oh, the Colts are sharp. I don't know about all that. I'm staying away.
Well,
but
they were underdogs earlier in the week at
And it
+2.5.
flipped.
They're not a better team than the Titans. And
I just
know
think the
NFL is
Titans
all
are going to
about
have a
spots.
letdown. Yeah.
So it's okay. They don't need to be a better team to win the game.
Yeah.
But the Titans are rolling. I mean, they've got some signature wins.
Carson
Yeah.
Wentz is rolling too, kind of.
That's what scares
He's
me.
playing. He's been playing well.
I don't think they'll be able to stop Jonathan Taylor. I think the Colts defense is built to stop the run game. I mean, good luck. It's Derrick Henry, but Darius Leonard and those guys, they tackle. They're very good, very disciplined. I like the Colts there. Again, they were underdogs earlier in the week. I think they can squeeze one out by 3.
Hammer's golden ticket, man.
And that is not an official pick.
Well, the Bears, I'm gonna tell you my process here.
Yeah, let me
Obviously, we said they'd get crushed by Tampa. Green Bay, they played well against Green Bay. They could have covered that game. If Rodgers doesn't run it in the end zone, if they kick a field goal, they cover. So, played Green Bay pretty good. They won at Vegas. They beat Detroit at home. They beat Cincinnati at home. I think they're so hungry for a win right now. I think that they're going to be able to maybe win this game, but definitely stay within those 4 points. Again, it ain't pretty. The Lions.
I have no say in that game.
The Lions. Give me those points as well at home. Dan Campbell gets his first win this week, I think. Last week they were pulling out all the stops. They started the game with an onside kick, like they scored, and then on a trick play, did an onside kick. They want to win the game. They really are going to do whatever
it's
they can.
resulting to bonehead plays like.
The Eagles are bad.
Worse than the Lions?
They're not worse than the Lions, but in this spot, and I'm getting 4 points at home.
Taking that?
I'm taking it.
You
got to have nuts, man.
I love
in
it.
the NFL, you got to have nuts.
You do.
Like I said, I'm rooting for you because I'm staying away on this side.
Yeah.
So I'm staying away on this side.
But I'm rooting for you. 100%.
So those are a couple of dogs that I'm thinking about, and I like where I'm at, along with the Cowboys, but only with Dak Prescott.
Only with Dak.
Yeah.
Only with Dak.
GG.
This game right here.
So,
3rd and 5, big drive.
my golden ticket
Let's
of the
check it out.
week.
Oh, we blew up the quick screen. Let's go. Punt the ball.
Big Ben on the road in Cleveland.
Love it.
Big Ben's going to handle business. Vintage Big Ben. Win by a touchdown. Not a question.
Love it. It's so safe there.
Yeah.
It's
I like
so
that.
safe there.
I like
Not a
that.
believer in the Browns team.
I'm not either. They got to beat me every week, Max. I don't care what rebuttal you got. They got to beat me every week. Baker's a fraud.
They're a tricky team this season.
They are.
Because they're
He's a
not
fraud.
They're not bad, but they're
I
not
don't want your
good.
money touching my money.
They just
Not
do
with the
stupid
Browns.
things.
Not with the Browns.
Hey, I don't want your money touching my money.
Some think like, what happens if they don't muff that punt against Kansas City in week 1 or like week 2?
Yeah.
Their season's different.
Yeah.
Where would they be?
You know what I mean? Where would they be? But
Listen, I think we talked about it already. They need to trade Odell Beckham.
that
He's not
too.
a problem over there like he was a problem for us. It's just, I don't know. I think the whole OBJ aura is like, it's wearing thin. You know what I'm saying? And they're still hanging on to it for dear life. I think that's in Baker's head when he's playing. He touched it?
Yeah, like an idiot. And didn't go after it.
Odell was never supposed to be a Brown.
No.
He's too flashy for that.
The Giants stuck it to him.
Yeah.
Sending him over there.
Yeah,
They stuck
did.
it to him. Yeah.
They did, but
It
I mean,
looked.
they
It was
did him a
fool's goal.
favor.
Shout
They
out
did him
Coach
a
Mark.
favor.
You used to say this all the time. It was fool's goal. Him going over there. It looked good on paper, but it's not working. It hasn't worked.
Yes, it sucks to see that because the guy has talent.
He's nasty, bro.
He's very good.
What
And
Eli Manning did with him. Oh my God. That
need
guy
to see
took 15 yard slants to the curb. 60, 70 yards. Can't touch him.
Need the old Odell back, but that's only going to happen in a new setting.
Yeah.
Maybe he ends up in New England. All those years where they were talking about getting him.
With Mac Jones? Nah. I think I wanted him to. At least me. I would have wanted to see him go there when Brady was there. I want to see him go to the fucking Packers.
I want to see that too.
To the Packers, bro. Or the
You're
Rams.
giving up one of those long young guys. The Rams would be.
Yep.
That would be an instant
Showtime.
problem.
Yep. He
That's an
deserves to
instant
be in
problem.
Hollywood. Like he deserves to be in that LA atmosphere.
Yeah, he's marketable.
Yeah, he's very marketable.
Always in Drake videos. So
On the boat to Miami on
Yeah.
his bye week.
Nah, that happened once. I think he learned his lesson from that.
The guy wore a Richard Mille watch
On the field.
on the field.
Warm ups.
Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are you doing?
He's like that.
Hit that.
He's like that.
What the fuck are you doing?
He's like that, though. He's like that.
No, he's legit. He's legit. But I got another dog for you guys, and it's just as ugly as the other two. What do you guys think about Denver laying 3 points this week to the football team?
That's how I feel. Spooky.
I think Denver sucks, guys. I think it was total fool's gold.
I think they both suck.
Yeah.
Washington
They both suck.
seems to be more competitive, in my opinion. Like Denver doesn't. They don't have any like guts. Who do they have that's like, like where are their guts? Like I feel like Washington has that on defense at least, and they've played a tougher schedule. Washington's 2-5, Denver's 3-4. But I believe Washington's lost at Green Bay. They lost to Kansas City. They lost to New Orleans. They lost at Buffalo, and they lost to the Chargers. You don't expect them to win those games. Right? But some of those games have been, pretty competitive. And then you got Denver at home, right? They're on an L4. I mean, they've lost versus Baltimore, at Pittsburgh, versus Vegas, at Cleveland. They beat the Giants, Jacksonville, and the Jets. That's not like a real 3-4 team.
Right.
Give me the points there. 3.5, maybe 4. See if it goes up. I'm picking ugly stinker dogs this weekend. Stinker dogs, and I love it.
You deserve
that smells, Max.
whatever you get out of that game. Because that is you're walking into
far away.
Hell's Kitchen.
Yes.
This is what we do.
And Satan's cooking at the stovetop.
This is what we do. I'm not, we're both very successful in two very different ways. You're a little bit of a bully, Vic. You're a little bit of a bully. You like the good teams playing the bad teams, but not all of them. You pick your spots. I like to get dirty.
Oh, did you see that?
No.
Oh, my God.
The guy fumbled, by the way, and acted like he didn't touch it. Clearly hit his hand, and he was like, I didn't touch it.
Listen, Fabian.
I like underdogs.
Green Bay solo over is going to hit.
You hit a lot on your underdogs.
You're about to kick a field goal.
I do.
Or score.
Just that game, they're both so bad that you're going to be there for 4 quarters. You're stressed out.
3.5, 4 hours.
Of stress. Unnecessary stress. You could have avoided it by not taking that game and putting your money on.
You're going to stress no matter what you're on, bro. Unless you're taking, a money line favorite like you do sometimes and they just get out the gates. You're in it. You're in it for the long haul on NFL Red Zone. The witching hour, nobody. That is
a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody just goes, nerve free during the witching hour.
How many times do I hit you up about the witching hour? Did he just pull that? No. The witching hour.
The worst part of let's talk about that. What's the worst part of the witching hour?
When the fucking Red Zone announcer announces it on TV and I didn't know it was there upon me. And
what about you, G? What's the worst part of the witching hour?
Nothing. I don't think about it.
It's just amazing.
It's just amazing.
It's just amazing. I'll tell you what my worst part of the witching hour is. The 4:05 kickoffs.
Yes.
Can we get rid of them? A few
Just
years
make them
ago,
4:30.
we moved to 4:25 for some of the.
Yeah.
Move them all.
That's it. That is so horrible.
It's the worst
You're
part
stuck.
of the witching
You're like,
hour.
there's a minute left, but it's 4:03. What do I do?
Pending bets.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You know what I mean?
Doing math. Yeah.
It's so
Before
bad.
you know it, Gigi's
so
golden
bad.
ticket. You miss it. You miss it. Because if you're like me, we wait.
Yep.
We wait until just before kickoff most of the time. So.
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
Well, for me, all the time. Some people don't
all
do
the
that.
time. Same here.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's like, last week Green Bay Packers playing the fucking Washington football team.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Bet that on
that's
Tuesday.
in. Yeah. I already know when that's That's like,
Oh, shit.
that's too easy.
Too easy, bro.
A missed
Are
field
we
goal would be
all
great.
aboard on anything? I mean, so far we've been.
I know we're on the Steelers.
We're on the Steelers. I like the
don't
Lions.
like the sound of that game, man.
I like the Lions.
Really?
I don't believe the Browns are that bad. They're very banged up though. They're very banged up.
Yeah.
So
No Clowney again.
that could be an all aboard, but I'm not ready to commit right now. I got commitment issues, man.
I love it.
I got commitment issues.
Well, he's with you on the Lions.
But
And
you
I'm
ain't,
not messing
you
with
ain't
that.
on it.
No, I don't think we're all on board on anything.
Dan Hooker.
Dan Hooker.
I'm aboard.
I'm aboard too.
That's a long shot.
Dan Hooker on Saturday evening is going to shock the world.
Wow.
I look at him and I'm like, how is this guy a plus 380 underdog? Like, the other guy's not 650. You're not that good.
Right.
Where you're fighting the number, I think it's number 6 or, number 8 against number 9, something like that.
Yeah.
And you're that much better than him.
Vegas don't lie, man.
Well, they lie sometimes. This is a lie. There's going to be smart people
they're going to get hurt on it. If Hooker wins, I think they'll get hurt.
Yeah.
They'll get hurt on
There's going to be some big money on Hooker. I don't see this guy like imitating what Khabib does in there. What Khabib does, man, that whole mermaid leg thing where he just holds you down, put your shins together and just hold you. He's able to then change levels and put you in submissions or smash your face in. Makhachev doesn't fight like that. Makhachev holds you down till you get tired. And when I saw out of Hooker the last fight, he pushed the pace. He was striking, got a takedown. And on his takedowns, he was level changing.
Okay.
That takes so much energy for a wrestler to do. You know, some of these guys just hold you down, try to find an opening to punch you in your face. No, he was trying to find the easiest way to dominate a position and then execute his game plan of ground and pound. And I think he's going to be able to do a great job of stuffing takedowns and making Islam fight on his feet. Now, if Islam comes out and he's throwing fucking Conor McGregor punches over there, you know, that's just something that I didn't think he had, but I don't see that happening.
So I want to, while we're on MMA, I want to give a real big, legitimate, huge shout out. Just signed with his, I think it's his 3rd fight with the Bellator, my boy Roman Feraldo. He's fighting at the Hard Rock. So if you're around at the Hard Rock, Bellator.
Push just went to a hard rock fight last night.
That's right. Push was in there. So
PFL, right?
PFL.
Same spot, but Bellator, I think it's in 2 weeks. Roman Feraldo is going to smash this other dude's fucking face in.
I
guarantee it. If you can find that, it's on the undercard. If you can find it,
it'll be on.
He has yet to lose as a professional fighter, and he's fighting someone who's lost like 6 or 7 times already. He's just going to crush him. So if you can find it, bet it, and we'll be there in the stands going apeshit crazy with all them other Key West boys.
I think that's the same night that there's a women's like fight that's really big. Her name's Valerie Loreda.
Okay.
She is beautiful, by the way, but she's really good. She's up and coming. More of a like Taekwondo style, but she's pretty solid, man.
And Cyborg is fighting. Like that's a
and
real.
Chris Justine Cyborg's fighting, I believe, the main event.
Yeah, that's a real card. So looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Not to get too
Should
off
be
topic, but yes, sir. Are we not all aboard on the Braves tomorrow?
I mean,
are we not?
As a fan,
Auburn!
Ian Anderson is going to work.
Get on board.
He's going to work.
Yeah, get on board.
I like Ian. I like the Braves. The Braves, the fact that, they scored?
Nope.
Let's get a field goal here and we'll just end the half.
What they call it? They call that back?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm getting the Cardinals at half.
Ian Anderson. You know, this is why you're here.
Yeah.
You're here to become the ace. You know, like he reminds me of a lot of forgot. Is it Tommy Hudson?
Tim Hudson?
Tim Hudson.
Really?
Reminds me a lot of him. Yeah.
Ian Anderson in the postseason just shows up. I don't know how else to put it. And he doesn't always get the win because he might not go the full 6 innings. But our record with him as a pitcher, I think, is like 6-0 or something like that.
And they're quality starts.
Yeah.
Strong innings. Like the guy's a workhorse.
He's like Kawhi Leonard out there. He don't flinch. He don't show any emotion. Mm-hmm. So
I think they hit that right-hander. He's done by 2nd inning.
I looked at it. The Braves haven't hit right-handers
on
well this year. I mean, in the postseason, I mean.
How's Freddie doing against that? Bad?
Not bad, but he's not doing too good.
My whole thing is they get a leadoff hitter, and you got to pitch to Freddie Freeman, and you're a right-hander.
They're raking against lefties.
Rosario will be leading off against a righty. Against the lefties, we'll have Soler leading off like he did in Game 1. So will basically go against that righty. It'll be a lefty Rosario, lefty Freeman, switch hitter Albies.
I like that.
Yeah. We'll be ready to go, man. We'll be ready to go.
I like it.
Go Braves, baby.
Go Braves! Money line! Money line!
Any plans for Halloweens?
We'll be in Atlanta, right? Or coming back from there.
Yeah.
One
We'll be
of
in
the
the
two.
A. Who knows? Who knows what we'll get into?
Who
Not
knows?
staying an extra day out
Who
there.
knows?
I hope not.
I hope so. The A is lit.
We're two different cats, man.
The A is fun, man. There's a lot to do in the A. Well, yeah.
Is Gigi
Depends.
changing her pick?
I think she is.
Gigi's pissed that Dak might not play.
Yeah.
So pissed about it.
Feel her pain.
But real quick before we wrap up, guys.
I'm not even going to ask about college football.
No.
Yeah.
Hammer's not here. We don't have to talk about
Hammer's
college
not
football.
here.
I do want to talk a little bit of NBA. What big games do we have for the weekend? We have the Hornets coming into town. We had the Clippers and Trailblazers. What's your thoughts of that? Portland -2.5.
Trailblazers. Clippers are fraud. They're
Really?
fraud.
Coop said it. That's one of his teams. You never put your money on.
Never take the Clippers.
Never
That's what
take
he
the
said.
Clippers.
I watched the Clippers a little bit. I've watched the Trailblazers a little bit. I'm still feeling it out. Like, I might log in and cook up something with a parlay, but listen, man, it's like if the saying, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say it at all.
Right.
Yeah.
In this world, it's like if you don't know what you're talking about, just shut the fuck up.
All right.
That's the way I think about it.
Fair.
So for me, I'm just not there yet. And I am, by the way, I'm 0-2 in NBA. I've done 2 parlays. The Celtics have blown both of them.
Yeah.
Money line.
Oh, wow.
Portland Trailblazers.
I lost a lot of money on them yesterday, but, I mean, on to the next day. We're on the Knicks right now, where the Knicks are at. Knicks are,
They're winning right now.
I think they're up by like 10 or 12. 4 minutes left. I won on the Knicks. I won on the Hawks. Posted those. What else did we post? We won on the Braves.
Yeah, you've been hitting.
I've been hitting, man.
You've been hitting.
We've been showing the world those tickets. I don't have the Knicks on me. It's at home. I'll post that later, and then I'll post. Half of this parlay hit, ladies and gentlemen. Jazz halftime -5.5. We're waiting on Steph Curry to handle business at home. Money line. Money line.
I'll give you guys a pick. Orlando +9 tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yep.
Wow, that was serial killer fast.
Yeah, that was.
I like
You
it.
want one, you got
In
one.
Toronto, like, why are you even looking at that game?
+9.
+9.
+8.
I'm taking them
+9. Okay.
I was in the house. The Heat obviously beat down Orlando, but Orlando kept it pretty close, like, around 10 most of the
They did.
game. That team is a college all-star team. So and I don't even mean that in a bad way. They just don't have any veterans.
No.
Their starting lineup, if you're a big basketball fan, obviously I'm huge into college basketball, is Cole Anthony, Cat from Gonzaga,
Jalen Suggs.
Jalen Suggs, Carter Jr. from Duke,
Yep.
Wendell.
Yeah.
Wendell Carter Jr.
They got him from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who,
Oh, I
who
didn't
else? Who else was it? Wagner from Michigan,
Yep.
and there's one more cat who's also
Which Wagner?
the young one.
Franz.
Yeah, the new
Yeah,
one.
he's legit.
Is
Yeah.
Terrence Ross still with them?
Terrence Ross is like their one vet that's in rotation. So
Yes, man.
they're not that bad. They're gonna have a rough year, but like those are the games. Toronto's not as like veteran laden as they have been in the past. Like they've got some younger
True.
guys playing. So like those are the games when they're catching a lot of points that I think they can hang around in.
It's a good one because like
It
a
is.
guy like Pascal Siakam or like Fred VanVleet, they're not really seasoned vets yet. They're still like in the youth of their career, I would say.
They're not like juggernaut.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Jimmy Butler dropped 36 on these kids because
Yep.
they're kids to him.
Correct.
They're
Yeah.
kids.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean.
literally.
He was getting steals. He was
Literally.
leaking out. It was like when you're at the park playing with like, maybe you're in high school and they're in middle school. Like you're
Yeah.
gonna get easy buckets. But Toronto doesn't. I'm not scared of it like that.
I like it.
So
He's also a machine. Butler's on a mission this year.
He is.
You can
I
just
said
tell.
last year I was talking to Max and my brother. I said I won't be surprised if Jimmy takes the year off because it was like his Super Bowl to prove it, to the Sixers. You guys wanted to sign Tobias Harris? Okay. It was a, Super Bowl to prove it to Minnesota, like, fuck you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get to the NBA Finals, whether win or lose. And he did take the year off last year. And I think, we're retooled a little bit. Got Kyle Lowry, his buddy. Bam is, just getting better by the day. And so is Tyler Hero. I think he's locked in this year too.
Both him and Tyler Hero, Bam and Tyler Hero, and we watched it. That fucking Milwaukee Bucks series, that was very disappointing to watch. It was frustrating to watch. And as someone that placed a wager on them, it sucked to watch.
Yeah. And we're coming to kick their ass this year.
Same here. That was brutal.
We're coming to kick their ass this year.
That wasn't a fun, Vic, that was not a fun walk back to the parking garage.
That sucked. That really sucked.
Oh, man. But NBA's fun, man. We love it.
Yeah.
It's a roller coaster.
Basketball junkies.
One more episode, 1 week closer to college ball.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Yep.
And
like we said, we have the Louisville Firebird coming on.
right.
Not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after on the 10th. On the 11th, I mean.
And last thing, guys, subscribe to us on YouTube. Also follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter, MaxCap_podcast. We post plays there occasionally. It's really the only way y'all can kind of keep tabs. And you know what? If we suck, take the opposite. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
But hey, at your own risk. We always say this is not financial advice.
No.
How's crypto doing?
Shiba Inu.
Yeah. We told
Shiba
you to buy
Inu.
crypto too.
Yeah,
We did.
So
We did. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, basketball season is upon us. Max tells me every single year, pick your spots. The NBA's trash. It's the NBA for a reason. No bets allowed. Definitely pick your spots and take it easy during basketball season.
And make sure, hit that subscribe button and rock with me this weekend on my 2 teasers. 6-0.
Put him in a fucking bench.
let's fucking go.
Put him in a fucking
Appreciate
bench.
the continued support, guys. GG
Thank you all.
appreciates it.
Shout out J-Mac. Just mind your business on me always. Got the shorts on too, baby.
And
World
stay-
Series, here we come.
And stay blessed.
Stay blessed.
Hey, I don't want your money punching my money.